but what I can do is talk to you about neutral and about how to find the interactions you want. Like the biggest thing that Nanwar does is he's always looking for a safe way in, right?
Right.
Pikachu just has the ability to make his interactions so low risk that even if he only gets a little bit of reward, it's still worth it, right? And then he also has the benefit of having crazy combos. You know, he doesn't have the best kill power, but like being able to get 60 off an interaction. So punish game
Right.
is what you should be. I think if you want to improve as fast as possible, you should focus on VOD reviewing and practicing your punish game, because punish game is step one, because it's the easiest thing to practice on your own, and it also, like, what's the point of winning neutral over and over again if you don't get reward for it?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and neutral's also the hardest to learn. It takes the longest. Okay, all right, we can fight now if you want. Go ahead and taunt when you're ready.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
You're good. All right. Okay, so yeah, you got to practice on different DIs. Nanwar never drops those.
Right.
Even when I like mix up my DI and DIN, like he'll at least be getting 50 on me at all times, which is pretty important.
Right.
Which, like, it's hard, but it's just something you got to do over and over. If you can get like training mod pack or just practice against people, whatever works. Nice. I like that anti-air to follow up the T-jolt.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to well, not VOD review myself because I don't like, you know, sometimes you just don't get on tournament or on stream, you know. But
Yeah.
I'll watch like VODs of high level Pikas and just try to replicate what they do right now.
As your TO, if you ever want to be on stream, just ask me. And
Okay.
usually, if it's not too late in the tournament, I'll put you on.
Right.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
that T-jolt there was a mistake. If you're gonna go for those setup T-jolts, you need to make sure that you are at a safe distance to jump, right? Because like there, I just swung through the T-jolt and hit you.
Right.
So it's all about safety, right? Pikachu, again, like I said, it's all about minimizing risk as much as possible. So if you're this close to me and you do a jumping T-jolt, or even like this close, then I can punish, like just
Right.
on
You're still in
reaction.
burst range there.
Yeah, but if I'm here, you can do it completely for free and set up your approach. So it's about knowing when to do it, and
Gotcha.
trying to create those situations for yourself.
Right.
Do you know about dash shielding? Because that's like,
You mean just like
you're doing it right?
shielding right after a dash, or?
Yeah, so when you do that, are you letting go of the stick?
Yeah.
So look at the difference between this. So here's me when I let go of the stick. See how long that took for my shield to come up?
Yeah.
And here's if you continue holding the direction. Try it yourself.
Okay, I've actually been so confused about that because I'll be playing online and I'll shield and it just will take forever to come up, and I feel like it should have come up. I had no idea that was a thing.
It took me like a year and a half of playing the game for anyone to tell me about this. But it's vital.
Right.
It's huge because the reason is you can't shield. There's like a skid animation, and you
Yeah.
can't shield during that. So if you let the skid animation happen, then you'll have to wait till the end of it to shield. But if you continue holding the direction, it just shields instantly. It's like a 10 frame difference. It's crazy. So
That is insane.
yeah, so if you're baiting approaches and you're trying to get people to do unsafe things on your shield, doing this, Namor does it constantly. If you watch his VODs, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just that makes a huge difference for characters like Pikachu who are trying to force unsafe landings on their shield because his out of shield's so good.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
All right, we can keep going. Good, yeah. Don't touch the back of Pikachu's shield. Should be every time punishing that.
Ooh, that was stupid as nair. It worked though.
I just think fair puts me in a worse position most of the time.
Right, and also, my nair is my body and you have a huge sword.
True. Nice. I should really never be grabbing your hits on my shield. You got to make sure that whatever you're doing on my shield is safe. Because
Right.
Pikachu has, if you have the ability to be safe at all times, you should be doing so.
Gotcha.
There's just no reason to take risks with this character. Gotta watch for that back hit as well. I do it on purpose to try to catch people running away.
Right. Oh.
So there I just called out your anti-air. I knew that you really wanted to like jump and hit me. Or out of shield me, so I just predict that you were going to be dropping. And use the timing that was different than my usual landings, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that kind of mix-up is over my head at my level right now. It's hard for me to think about that. Oh my gosh. He's doing nothing, I can't hit him.
Sorry, I still had time tracking for something on my computer. I had to turn it off.
Oh, I got you.
I think you say that, but your level's not that low or anything. You just got to tighten some stuff up, and I think you'll get some good wins. I think PR is possible for you this season. Didn't you get 5th at the latest tournament, something like that?
I got top 8, I think. I fell
Nice.
to Prod Beef because I don't know the DK matchup for my life.
Yeah, DK is one of those where he's exploitable, but if you don't know how to exploit him, it can be really difficult.
I also went into it like super cocky because I beat him before and pretty confidently beat him. So I was like, easy win, and then oops.
Yeah, it's all about the edge guards. Oh, the timeout? Nope, no timeouts here. I did that to Nanwar once.
Did you?
Killed him with. He was about to time me out, and I killed him with 1 second left.
Was that the up B under stage, or was that a different night?
Same one.
Yeah, that was sick. I saw that clip.
Now, if only I could beat him consistently. I can be. It's like 60. It's like 2/3 his way, and then I win sometimes.
But like, don't you like 3-0 him or 3-1 him when you beat him?
Yeah, but he does it to me too. It's just like whoever's playing better that day.
Right.
Careful with your approaches. With the main thing is you want to try to make me afraid by anti-airing, and then after you anti-air me a bunch, that's when you start doing T-jolt and approaching behind it, because that's going to make me shield, right? So you do T-jolt and then you approach with an anti-air, and then once I get afraid to jump, I'm going to start shielding, and then you do T-jolt and you approach with a grab mix-up, right?
Right.
So that should be kind of your flow chart.
Right. Sounds good. Uh-oh.
So now I'm expecting the anti-air. So you got to make sure that your approaches are a little tighter. Maybe run under the T-jolt and then pun it, and then do dash shield and force me to be unsafe, and then punish me out of shield. Should be your goal. That was the time for the grab mix-up. Because you're plus on my shield there with the T-jolt, so you could just get a grab for free if I shield it like that. Nice. I thought you were going to jump, so I just went for the swing back.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a regrab.
I'd be regrabbing the ledge, yep.
You just die. If you're going to have to do that, you should try to thunder me through the stage to get me off ledge, right?
Right. Yeah, you got me pressing buttons now.
Yep. Watch your disadvantage, you know. mix up. You got to jump sometimes instead of landing, because I'm just kind of hitting you once and then backing off and catching your landing.
Right. Damn, you reacted that fast.
Yeah, that's just a reaction ledge trap. You have to practice it. I have training mod pack, and I just over and over again practice doing that.
Right.
You don't have to have the mod pack though, but you just got to make sure you practice it. Oh, that didn't hit you. Okay. I don't have like particularly fast reaction times. I've done the test and I'm like bang on average. So it's really just all about preparing your brain, right?
Yeah, the train mod pack just gets you adjusted to it.
Yeah, I mean, and just going into going into friendlies with the express purpose of practicing it, right? I feel like people get too hung up on winning friendlies, right? And they see it like there's a test of my skill. Can I beat this guy in friendlies? But no, you should be using friendlies to try things out, to experiment and get better. Like, you know, there's a lot of players where I'll lose friendlies to them and then beat them in bracket. Like, it happens all the time. Because I'm not playing to win all the time. I'm playing to learn. It's really important.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people recently. You drop the ego, not care about winning.
Yep. I mean, in bracket, you can, you know, do it a little bit.
Right.
It's more about shifting your game plan than it is your mindset. Like, if you care too much about the bracket match, that can get in the way too. But it's about your goals going into the set. You know, you go into a set with the purpose of winning and then take away what you can. But with friendlies, it should be just about learning. Oh. We can still hear each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if the arena's still up.
Interesting.
Yeah, the arena is gone. I don't know why that happened. Because there was no lag in our voice comms, so maybe it's just
yeah.
I'll get another one up.
Okay. Doesn't look like they're doing maintenance or anything.
Yeah, who knows? Classic Nintendo.
I know, and we pay for this shit too. How long were you in the Georgia scene for?
I started right around the start of Ult, a few months after the start of Ultimate. So early 2019, I'd say. And then I moved to Boone in early summer last year.
3, 2, 1, go! So you're relatively new here then?
Yeah.
Why Boone?
My parents had a house here and I rented from them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. A lot of my family went to App.
Right.
So there, you gotta you got good pressure on my shield with the T-jolts, but then you didn't really capitalize on it, right? You just kind of shielded because you were afraid of me like doing an up B or something. I haven't been up B'ing you or anything, right? You gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, not just what you expect an Ike to do.
Right.
Because like up B out of shield, I have learned, you know, forcefully through many sets, not very good against Pikachu. It just like doesn't hit him. He falls out, and it's also too slow to actually true punish things. So a lot of times, if you see a T-Jolt's about to hit my shield, you should just go for the grab. And I'll either spot dodge it or I'll jump it, but the risk reward is usually better for you because you'll get like 60 from Nair loops.
Okay, gotcha.
So grab more. Anti-air to force me to shield, and then once I'm shielding, that's when you start grabbing.
Okay.
There's the anti-air. Nice.
Oh, I should.
That was a grab. Pikachu's all about the grabs, you know?
Yeah, I definitely don't have grab in my game enough.
Ooh, almost. It's the right idea. Nice. Now you should be thinking, was back throw the best throw? You know, could you maybe have gone for like up there thunder or started to juggle?
Right.
Back throw's not bad. It's just that Ike is pretty good at recovering horizontally. It's just vertically that he is bad at it. And he also doesn't have the best landing options.
Right. Well, I'm not particularly good at up there thunder, especially on battlefield. I just like, especially gonna get mixed up on my own.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with just putting people off stage. It's just to make sure you are making a choice and not just defaulting. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
I could have lived that. Pikachu's insane.
You absolutely were fine. Oops. That was an interesting mistake, the run off.
Yeah.
But you got the punish. That's good. Can't be dropping those, you know, in this matchup. Because I kill so much earlier than you that's where your advantage is finding those. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
It happens. We're playing online.
Yeah.
See, like, those moments in friendlies shouldn't matter to you, right? It's just like, whatever.
Right.
Not here to win.
That's
Here
the
to
next
learn.
game.
I think it's important to get both kinds of practice, by the way. You also want to have practice where you take it seriously, because that's how you prepare for bracket. You need to have a good balance of both.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thundering me through the stage is gonna back me off of that down tilt a lot.
Right. Gotcha.
Let's grab. Appreciate the idea, but make sure you're reacting to what I'm doing instead of just going for what you want, right? Like, you wanted to get the thunder there, but I wasn't really anywhere close to it if you actually looked at me.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, you know, don't decide what you're gonna do that early. Nice. Not quite. Nice. Ah. Good dash tech.
Oh.
Nice. Good coverage. Then you
That
just
F built so fast.
it's not that fast. It's like frame 11.
Well, if I've already made the decision to run in, you know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess I could just.
that's where the dash shield comes in handy. But also, you know, again, you're making decisions too early, and you're also trying to push your advantage like one interaction further than you should. A lot of times you gotta just go under the defensive and then react to whatever I do. Because like my F tilt's not actually safe. It's kind of safe when tippered, but it's not. It's like minus 16 or 17 in reality.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Pikachu so short.
Yeah, I know. My privilege.
I would approach the quick attack less. Like, use it as a way to get out of the corner, but it can be a little scary to approach with. Right. I can get dash attacks out of it if you do it through my shield. Like, that's a good use of it, for sure. Nice.
Yeah, that was me wanting to do that instead of you being in a situation and be able to get hit by it.
Yeah, no, that was a good one, though, because it took center back. The problem is you just didn't go to the ground, right? You did it in the air, and that allowed me to punish you.
Right.
But if you land on the ground, I can't really do anything there.
That back hit in there.
Yeah. Focus more on holding center, because giving up center there is going to hurt.
Wow.
Ike's grab sucks. Your grabs though.
Yeah, right.
That was a situation where a grab is more likely to work than an F tilt. So turning around and grabbing right there might be your best play.
Gotcha.
One thing people don't really think about that they ought to practice is turn around grabs that are dash grabs. Like doing, hold on, don't hit me. So like if you're shielding, go ahead and shield, and I land like this, I should be able to go like that, right? It's way faster than doing a dash grab to the left, and it's a way to tomahawk unpredictably.
Yeah, I actually need to learn that for my nair loops anyway, because if someone DIs so they land behind me, if I dash grab, it's not true anymore.
The best way to practice it is just to go in training mode and do this.
Right.
And it's just all about like doing the slightest movement on your stick possible. And just practice it over and over. I think it's like the sign of a high level player is being able to do that. Because it's,
I gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of mechanically difficult, and it's not intuitive. It's not something you think about, you know.
Right.
So it's
yeah.
something you have to practice and learn on your own because you recognize that it's important. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Just risky. Risky and not
Right.
guaranteed, right? You went for an all-in. I'm at 156. Just fair me, you know.
Right, yeah.
That was good. I expected you to be fiending for dash attack there. See that turnaround grab?
Right.
So people just don't expect it, and it's just so important to be able to threaten a grab in that situation. Oh, sorry, my
Oh,
capture card just cut out.
you're good. I was wondering.
Technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. Not sure why that happened. Okay.
Sounds good.
So yeah, instead of approaching there, why not just throw out some T-jolts and then approach behind those?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely am like, for some reason I have something against playing campy anyway, and I need to get that out of my head.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean, but you play Pikachu. Like,
Right, yeah, exactly. If I don't want to do that, I need to choose a different character more so.
think of it not as camping, but as approaching safely, right? Your
Right.
T-jolts give you a really safe way to approach. It is campy, and it's like really annoying to deal with for your opponent, but if it's annoying to deal with, that's a good thing.
Right, yeah. You're trying to win.
Yeah, no one's going to love you for playing Pikachu ever. There's nothing you can do about that. Definitely a frustrating character to fight, but that's just because he's so good. He's got so many
Right.
good, safe options. Like, if I'm, I'll camp my heart out if it makes sense for the matchup. Gotta get the W. Pikachu's
Right.
pretty fun to play regardless.
Oh yeah, definitely very fun to play. Whether competitive or not. Ooh, horrible DI.
I think you just die there, but the DI
I
didn't
was
help.
holding right anyway, yeah.
But I think that's just a true death. You just
Gotcha.
pretty late.
Right.
Got to keep track of if your opponent still has their jump. You know what to look
Yeah.
for that, right?
Isn't there a little ring that appears?
Yeah, so even if their jump gets interrupted by like your bear, the ring will still be there, so you'll be able to know. I'm sure Pikachu Man's learned that early.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, feed for grabs and dash attacks. I've never been thundered straight to ledge like that. That was... Okay, now I have no options, right? Okay.
I'm really bad timing that.
So if I'm ever in a situation where I have to do this, just go
Yeah.
fair me. That is a free fair. Because, like, look at how much time there is before I can act again.
Right.
Like, if I do it here, I can't do anything until I hit the ground. So if I'm ever in a situation where the only way I survive is by air dodging in, literally just run off fair me, and I will die. Because the only reason I would ever do that is if I don't have a jump. So you can just kill me with anything. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
And it's way more time than you think. You absolutely can react. Am I actually finally dead? Yeah.
Yeah.
220.
Ooh, no.
That was good. Good way back to stage.
Nice.
Thanks, yeah. Gotta be ready. So yeah, one thing Nanmar does a lot is he'll do cross-up aerials, where he makes it ambiguous what side of my shield he's going to land on with Bear or Nair.
Right.
Or Fair, honestly, all of them. Or down air. Honestly, all of his aerials can be used that way.
Right.
And then he'll punish what I do after when he is trying to mix me up.
No.
If you're going to do that jab, you should try shielding and then out of shield whatever I do to punish.
Gotcha.
Abuse Pikachu's crazy out of shield options. Oh, what happened there?
I don't know. I just bounced off the ledge, I guess.
So one thing, do you want to watch a set of Nanwar beating me? Would that help you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Let's break one down together. Let's see what he's doing different than you. Okay, you see my screen?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if this is finished processing. Did I lose to Nanwar on Thursday? I think I did.
Yes, I think so. Because the seeding was perfect. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, where the seeds and the actual placements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Actually, not. I think I lost to Self and Frappe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I lost to Frappe and Self. I did not fight Nanwar.
I see. I see.
So not this one. Um, let's see.
Self plays Snake, right?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2 weeks ago, he 3-0'd me.
That one was the weird one because Rod got sent to losers early.
Yeah, should be this one, I think. Here we go. All right, let's see what Namor does different. I have it on 0.75. I do most of my VOD review on 0.75 speed because it's just easier to process everything that's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so he does T-Jolt and then run up shield.
I don't do full hop fair landing there ever.
So
I'd
let's
have to
see
get
what
in
he
front
does
of
when
that.
he approaches with these T-Jolts to see like what I'm doing. He goes for anti-airs, big T-Jolt into landing nair, and then he's just putting on crazy shield pressure, and I don't really have an easy answer for that. Because Ike's best out of shield option is like Ether, right? Which is frame 15. So if he abuses the back of my shield like this, I have to either choose the right time to roll or jump away and disengage. Uh,
Right.
and if I don't choose right, I get hit. And so he just sees that I'm scared holding shield, and he just grabs me. Okay, so we're trying to get back to center. So here he has a mix-up, right? He can either quick attack back center, or he can do this T-Jolt. Like he's trying to make it ambiguous on purpose when he's in the corner here. He
Right.
does that. I've committed. If I don't commit to this up tilt, I might be able to just fair and swat him out of the air because he's pretty close. But like he's up at a really high solid distance where if I jump, I get hit by the T-Jolt. And I'm not sure if he's going to quick it. Like I'm trying to call it a quick attack with that up tilt, but he goes for something else instead. Okay, he's always approaching behind a T-Jolt, basically every single time. He knows Ether's unsafe, so he just goes and he punishes. Dash shields, finds an out of shield punish. Okay, so he does like the full hop fair, and then he'll do like another landing aerial, right? Like a landing nair or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, anti-air, don't jump, I'm going to anti-air you. Another mix-up where it's T-Jolt or quick attack, but he chooses T-Jolts, I get hit. He's just not letting me jump like at all. He's really good at making sure I don't jump. And now I'm in a terrible, terrible situation, right? Because of these T-Jolts, where he could just F smash me. He chose not to for some reason, but he could have.
Right.
I think I remember this being a pretty close, like it was a 3-0, but all the games were winnable for me.
Right.
But it still will show. Look, he's just always trying to find a way to approach with T-Jolt. He's just so much faster. Like Ike is so slow that you can just always have a T-Jolt out when you're approaching him. Okay, he mixes up by just doing a raw landing instead of doing some kind of mix-up. All right, that fair. You see how he crosses me up and then he just immediately goes for another aerial because he knows I can't do shit about it. Like
Yeah.
Ike's out of shield is just too bad, and he's abusing it. So T-Jolt, approach behind D-Jolt. That time I got kind of lucky and snuck in. Okay, actually hit an ether. He almost dies to bad DI. All right, now he has center again. So this is scary. He's kind of let me come back here. If that fair hits, it doesn't kill, but it's really terrifying for him. Okay, you see that? The cross up?
Yeah.
That kind of pressure is what makes a good Pikachu. you gotta make it so that like I have no idea what side of my shield you're gonna land on, and I don't know whether you're gonna grab me next. I don't know whether you're gonna do another aerial. Like Pikachu just has so many good options. But like the fact that he can do a fading fair there and then drift back in Nair land on the back of my shield, that's insane, right? Like
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
crazy good pressure. Because like I might be tempted to ether forward and that gives him a free kill, or ether backwards and that's not really gonna work, and then he just goes for the grab. Like what do I do there? I don't really have a lot of options when I get stuck on a plat like this. He can just put crazy pressure on me, so I'm stuck shielding. I can jump away, but if I do that, I might get caught by the fair. If I choose to jump now, I get hit by the landing nair.
Right.
I can roll away, but that doesn't really put me in a better position. Um, and then he just gets a grab because, like, I have to choose: do I jump, do I spot dodge, or do I keep holding shield? Any of them can be a wrong answer. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if he goes for another nair, then I just get dragged down up smash or something. Or he could go for, a down smash and then catch the startup of my jump or my up B, or he could just grab me, right? So he just chooses to grab, and I'm dead. So yeah, those kinds of shield pressure moments are really gonna be what gets you to the next level.
Yeah, I don't think I've really thought much about the shield pressure side of Pikachu, which is obviously a huge part. So,
Yeah, especially against Psych. So there, like I can't even grab him here. That's what's so frustrating about this matchup. Not this, the next interaction. Um, when he lands in front of me with Bear, Ike's grab misses every time I go for a grab here. So he just can kind of hit my shield for free. Like my only chance to win against Nanmar is to never get put in a shield situation, and always be like trying to space and have hitboxes out.
right.
Because here, where he lands on my shield, I can do nothing to punish this, right? You ever go to ultimateframedata.com?
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah, the
go there
pancake
now,
after the back air.
it's not even about like the pancake stops me from grabbing. Ike's grab is terrible anyway, but mainly it's minus 12, Ether's frame 15, right? So I would have to guess that he's gonna mash something, and even if he mashes something, he might still beat me. And if he grabs, he beats me. So like I can't even safely ether this out of shield. Pikachu just has that kind of shield pressure. Look, I try to ether, not even close to working, right? Then
Right.
he gets a free huge punish here. He gets the drag down onto the plat into the up tilt combo, and then I take 45 like
Yeah.
for missing one out of shield read. So that's why shield pressure is so important. T jolt plus Pikachu's busted aerials means that you can kind of just dance on my shield if I'm not throwing out hitboxes. Okay, he gets a drag down into another big combo, and like his punish game is just really refined to the point where if he gets a hit, he knows exactly what to do next.
Right. Gonna maximize it for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely where I think you should spend the most time of your own practicing is practicing your punish game, and then VOD review will get you what else you need to know, and practice your
Got
shield pressure too. Okay, you see, like what do I do about these T jolts? You know what I mean? Like I can avoid them, but I don't have a punish for them or anything. He's just keeping at a distance that's outside of my burst range while he's doing them, right? So like a full hop fair is not going to hit him here. Not safely anyway, because like he can do this T jolt and then follow it up with a fair, and like, look, I have to jump straight up to avoid the T jolt. I can't hit him here. There's nothing I can do. A double jump fair is not going to hit him. So it's like he's just able to create this pressure that I can do nothing about. There I caught him retreating, and those are where I find a lot of my openings. But
right, but if you committed to fully retreating, you could
yeah,
have just reset and done it all over.
exactly. All right, let's look at this T jolt pressure that he just got a big opening with. So here I managed to hit through it, but because the T jolt hits me, I just get like a not so favorable trade. I'm forced to like run away because he does the T jolt and then the landing nair. So like if I were to parry the T jolt, I would still get hit by the landing nair.
Right.
And then now his nair pressure's back. He's running behind T jolt. I try to jump over and get some pressure. T jolt clips me. He gets a big punish. Okay, big grab for me. And I go for the big read. That can work sometimes, but I get caught in a really, like, I just pull the trigger on up B too early. Don't drift enough. But even if I drift in there, I'm probably dead. He probably just F smashes me, right? So it doesn't
Right.
even really matter that I SD'd here. Because, like, he's just going to get up F smash, and I'm dead anyway. So whatever. But he recognized I was dead, so he just didn't even risk getting hit by the ether. Okay, little moments like that where he gets a free grab off a straight hit aerial, that's crazy. That's what makes
That
Pikachu so
is.
good. It's like I'm going around, I'm playing neutral, I miss a grab, and he just gets landing there, and I'm about to take 60. And there's nothing
Right.
I mean, he screws it up this time. He very rarely screws it up. I SDI my heart out every single time he grabs me. Barely ever matters. Shield pressure I can't do anything about, right? So if I'm in shield against Pikachu, I'm losing, and I need to feel that way against you too.
Right.
Okay, he retakes center for free. More callouts on my jumps. I'm trying to be as mixy as possible to keep him from locking me in shield. Another bad situation for me because he forces me in shield. More anti-airs. Pikachu just faster, stronger, longer lasting aerials than or not stronger, but just faster, longer lasting with good hitboxes.
Right. It
So
just
like,
feels like
look,
every.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, it just feels like the huge difference just every time he touches you in any capacity,
Oh
he
yeah,
just does so much, and I'll get a straight hit and it'll be a straight hit, but he turns a straight hit into a combo.
yeah. And then look at this. He does the fair to punish the up tilt. It doesn't hit, but he does fair, and then he fades back and makes it like last time he did this, he landed on my left side. This time he lands on my
Right.
right side. Like he completely makes it ambiguous. Not only that, I'm hoping he grabs here, so I jump. I just get hit. And this back air calls out jump or spot dodge, right? So I'd have to pick roll. So I have like 4 options, maybe 5. I have spot dodge, jump, hold shield, or roll, right? Back air covers 3 out of 4. So in this situation where he hits me in shield, he can cover 3 out of 4 of my options. Like it doesn't cover shield, but if I continue to shield, the backer might shield poke, right? Or if it doesn't shield poke, I still can't punish it. So
Right. You can't punish for sure.
yeah, so he just finds those situations where I can do nothing about his pressure, which is really annoying. I hate it. Fighting Nanwar is the most frustrated I've ever been playing this video game, and that's how you should be making people feel.
Right.
Okay, he does do this too much, right? I get like I feel like I open him up with these dash attacks. These are how I find ways to kill him. Is he'll go for a quick attack and he'll land just a little too close to me, and I'll get a dash attack out.
I mean, he hit you with it. You can still punish. I didn't know you were able to do that.
If he hits you with the first like zip of it, sometimes you can.
Right.
If he's hitting you with the first zip, he should probably try to hit you with the second zip as well, right? So, okay, I missed. Yeah, so these fairs from ledge stop me from doing any kind of like complex ledge trapping. I kind of just have to try to keep you from doing center.
Right.
Okay, so I have safe shield pressure there, but I can't really do much about it. Okay, that this was really bad for me. This nair that put me in disadvantage, and then he just used it to create a really good situation for himself. So I nair over. But like at the same time, like I'm just trying to catch his approach. I'm trying to find some opening in this, but he just does dash shield, right? You see how fast that shield was,
Right.
and then he just gets a free bear out of it. And then now I'm in a really, really bad position, and he barely misses the kill. It's starting to look a little more winnable for me. but like I'm also dead to any dash attack, right? I'm dead to
Right.
dash attack. I'm not quite dead to up throw yet, but it's close. And I'm dead to a fair off stage. So he just plays it patient. He just keeps up his game plan. He doesn't start fiending for kills, right? He just keeps camping, keeps doing what he needs to do, and then eventually he'll find the kill with a dash attack or something. If there's one thing Nanwar lacks, it's I think kill combos. He doesn't really find the kill on me that often. He just nickel and dimes me to 180 and then I die.
Right.
He's really good
That's
at
what I was
damage
curious
combos.
too.
Yeah. This is like and I feel like that's why I win sometimes. It's like now even though he's kind of been dominating all game, I still win off one nair. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So like if that nair hits, the game ends and I win, which is why Ike has a decent chance. But neutral's still like just really really hard for Ike.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he catches my jump with an F tilt there, which is good timing. So yeah, it's just super oppressive when played this way, and I really think that against Ike, this is how you have to play. So yeah, I'm about to take a million. And the thing is, what he'll do there, if I don't SDIN or DIN, um, he will do down tilt and then try to catch me with a dare. And
Right.
you can see him go for it here. He finds the grab, he does drag down nair, and then instead of going for a regrab, he goes for a down tilt. And the idea is to send me like right here and then do a run off dare. And if I jump into it, I just die. Even if he sour spots, I still die. Okay, tomahawk. Occasionally he's not ready for it. So this is my fault. I should have been drifting back here to catch the anti-air, but he's doing a really good job of just making sure I don't jump in his airspace. Another ambiguous landing that I don't like. I can't do anything about. I just chose roll away, right? Which if I do
Right.
the same thing too many times in a row, he just starts to punish that. Okay, big damage off this nair. And now I'm in a really bad position. He goes for an unsafe T-jolt and gets punished for it. Yeah, you see these dash shields, right? He's just forcing me to do unsafe things on his shield and then punishing them. It's a little unlike him not to go for T-jolt in these situations, but he uses dash shield like all the time. Like that's exactly the thing I just taught you, and then he just
Yeah.
finds a grab out of it. But yeah, he doesn't really find edge guards on me very much, which I think is just the nature of quick draw. So here I'm kind of mashing. I'm just like getting frustrated and going for bad nairs, and he's just punishing me over and over. Because I'm like, what do I do, man? What do I do about these T-jolts? So
Right. It's
I
hard to
start,
sustain it mentally.
yeah, I start going for these big reads, hoping to even it up and win the mental game, but it's just not working. He's just kind of a wall, you know? It's just like, I just can't hit him. And then eventually
Right.
he kills me. So playing evasive and always approaching safely with T-Jolt and then using your really safe shield pressure, I think is the biggest difference between his play and your play, as well as his punish game's a little more refined. But like you're seeing how little I can do about his pressure.
Right. It feels like Pikachu is playing the game and you're just in the game.
Yeah, I'm just hoping he screws up and trying my best to capitalize on the moments where he does screw up. That was
That was interesting.
yeah, I was trying to break his shield, but that works too.
Right.
He always goes for down throw dare. It's true. and can just kill me at 10.
Yeah, I saw you did like a down thrown to fast fall back air to drag you farther
Yeah.
at one point.
If I don't have a jump, that can be really bad for me. This one's a little more even. Because Ike just gets more off of individual straight hits than Pikachu.
Right.
So this situation is like so scary. When I'm on ledge and he has a T-Jolt riding towards me, like what a what is my option here? I can do a neutral get up, in which case the T-Jolt probably hits me. And then when the T-Jolt hits me, he gets a follow-up, whether it's a dash attack or an F smash or, a falling fair. Or I can hang ledge and let the T-Jolt hit me and like maybe air dodge up or something. Or I can jump, which he has scouted, right?
Right.
And then now I'm off stage again. He has a little more damage on me. I do find my way out and get some damage, but it's just like when that T-Jolt's on the way, he can just cover everything.
Right. It's just turning your life into a guessing game.
Yeah. A guessing game where if I guess right, the reward is not getting hit. It's not hitting you, which is, very bad.
Right. Right. It's true disadvantage.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a misplay from him to not react to the quick draw there into T-Jolt?
So when Ike lands quick draw low like that, he has very little lag. Um, so I could totally see why he chose the safe option here of going for the T-Jolt pressure instead of playing the guessing game with me. So he forces
Right.
me into a guessing game instead of playing it himself, which I think is probably good. So yeah, I'm just trying to hold center, and he's like, okay, you're gonna stay center. I'm just gonna throw out a T-Jolt, and now I have center, and you're in disadvantage. It's just all about T-Jolt, all about T-Jolt, and all about shield pressure. So look, anytime he's unsure, anytime he would have to like guess to approach me, he just is like, I don't feel like guessing. I'm just gonna put you in disadvantage.
Right. And that I think that like that right there is primarily the difference between me and him. Is I will just go for the guess instead of like I don't know. I think it's like just an instinct thing, but I need to just know I can back off instead of feeling like I have to do something.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason to play a guessing game when you can force your opponent to play the guessing game instead.
Right. I really just gotta remember how OP my character is.
See that? More dash shields, more forcing me into bad situations. So he's like, you have center, that's cool. Center doesn't mean advantage in this matchup. Fade back fair. I can't do anything about that fade back fair. And he just finds another nair. And then catches the landing with a dash attack. He literally does not dash attack until it will kill most of the time. He saves it.
Right.
Because, like, why would you? Just go for down tilt grab or bear or something. But the strong dash attack is just your kill option at 130 or whatever. Okay, big combo time. I can't do anything about it. Yep,
Yeah, there's
shield
nothing you can
pressure.
do there.
Yep. It's like, yeah, I can't ether. If I ether backwards, the bear just dodges my ether most of the time. Like I'll armor it, but then the ether will miss, and then I'll just get F smashed or grabbed. It's
Right.
just such a scary situation for Ike, and one I don't see you putting me in.
Right, right. Again, the
Yeah,
exact
it's
same thing.
just I had to guess, and I guessed wrong, and so I get hit. Whenever there's a T-Jolt coming at me, I have to guess, And again, the guessing game is not I hit you or you hit me. It's I don't get hit or I get hit. So it's just in every way favoring Pikachu. Then I just died to F Smash.
Yeah.
Let me look at the last game here. Yeah, I really do feel like sometimes whether I beat him or not is just if he's playing good. It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, right. Is he gonna make it impossible for you to play the game?
That's how it feels. I mean, and I'm not like the best in the world at matchup or anything, but um, him making me feel that way means he's doing it right.
Right, exactly.
And I'm missing opportunity. There's plenty of notes I could have for myself here, but um, yeah, it's just all about putting people in those situations where they don't feel like they have options.
Right. I guess that's why VOD review is so important, so you can figure out your options when you feel helpless.
Yep. I'm already at 100.
Yeah.
So covers low with T-Jolt, covers platform with up air, and it's all coverage. He just plays the coverage game. Coverage and mix-ups. So T-Jolt covers low, up air covers high. I don't really have a favorable outcome. He bears my shield and then he runs away, and it's like, what do I do? I can't punish. Can't punish anything.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, the way he reversaled me there was really nice. Puts me in a really bad situation off of what felt like a bad situation for him, right? So I have to go over the Nair, and then he just goes straight through me. And the T-Jolt hits me, which makes it even scarier. T-Jolt just covers so much space. I missed my turnaround there. I think I actually had the punish. Yeah, and I'm dead. If you time that F smash right, I can't do anything about it.
Right.
Like,
Can't believe you can't
right?
grab that.
I can't do anything. I mean,
Is there nothing you can do there, really?
no, there's nothing I can do. Nothing at all.
Oh
Bears
my
minus
god.
12. He low profiles the grab, and up B is not quick enough.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot of characters you can't do anything about that because he's
Yeah, I
just
need to
so
learn my
low
friend
down. Like a lot of characters don't have out of shield options that hit that low.
Right.
That I can grab,
Yeah.
but that's just his fault for not using the 3 safe aerials.
Right. I was actually wondering.
He was just trying for like a tech chase, I think, with the splash box. So yeah, I
And
saved
that's
my jump
true.
so I didn't die. Yeah, but it's true. Got a DIN to not die to it, but it's a true damage combo.
Right.
So yeah, just T-jolts. It's the
Yeah.
whole game plan. That time he did it a little too close. So I'm trying to ledge trap here. He's just gonna go for an anti-air. We both whiff. I don't know why I dared there. I just had a feeling and it worked. But
Right.
if I got the sweet spot, he dies, but I didn't.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say we both went quiet because like he's not really changed anything. He's just sticking to his game plan.
Yeah, and I just am not dealing with it because I still don't really know how.
Right. It
I
feels like you can't. If you can just back air while in front of your shield, that's
Yeah, I honestly feel like basically every opening I've gotten this set has been him screwing up. I haven't gotten anything out of like me making some kind of cool play. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I've just caught him with bad positioning a couple times, or uh, fared him when he did an unsafe T jolt, or I did it nair and he didn't properly anti-air me, stuff like that. So that's why he doesn't go for the punish, right? Because I'm pretty lagless there. So that's why you see him resetting with T jolt instead. See,
Right.
like here, it doesn't kill, unfortunately, but I just kind of noticed him panicking, and I went for a YOLO ether, right? Like this ether, probably not super advisable, but I just had a feeling he was gonna mash a hitbox, right? So I went for the up B.
Right.
He didn't do anything. I think he might have missed input, but it still doesn't kill. So I'm risking death with that ether, and it still doesn't kill. So it's not really worth it. Then like, what do I do? There's no ledge trap I can really safely do here. I
Right. Because you
decide to
got the
try to
T
catch the
jolt.
roll, but I whiff it. But I still catch him scrambling to mid, which is good. I try to fair the quick attack, but it doesn't work, and I get bared out of shield. And he's just going back to the safe game. And I'm scared, so I'm shielding. I'm trying to wait for him to do something dumb. Like I was trying to wait for a dash attack on my shield because I know he wants it. And then
Right.
dash attack is one of the few Pikachu moves I can actually punish. Um, because it is, well, okay, it's minus 12. I can't punish it, but I can grab it. I can't ether it. It's not etherable. So in theory, actually, if he dash attacks the back of my shield, I can't do anything about it.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. See,
Yeah.
you can't ether it. I have to grab it, and then I can't kill him off the grab. So yeah, I'm just feeding for the kill here because I know that like I'm dead the one more interaction, and I'm dead. Wait, what happened?
Right.
I get bared again. I think I just double jumped. Yep, wasted my double jump. It's over. Nothing I can do. I'm literally just dead because I do this air dodge. This is what I was trying to tell you. I have to do this air dodge to live, right? There's nothing else I can do because I need the distance. But I'm stuck in lag here, so he's like, I know, like I can do nothing. I'm still not actionable, right? My buttons don't do anything because I'm still in lag from the directional air dodge. So he just gets a free bear. Like I can do nothing about it, and I die.
You're dead off
Yeah.
jumping at the wrong time.
So I did that to you. I did a directional air dodge up and in the same way. But you didn't punish it. You just waited and you tried to catch the ether. But
Right.
you can just kill me. So just kill
Right.
me when
Yeah.
you can just kill me. All right. Uh, that's our hour. You got any questions at the end of it here?
No. No. That was very informative. I definitely need to go through and look at that and more stuff on my own time.
Cool. I'm gonna upload the VOD with both of our voices um, for you to take a look at whenever you want if you want to review some of the things we talked about. But as a little like end note, I think the biggest differences are you need to be aware of how safe your shield pressure is and what safe shield pressure you can use against certain characters. Um, Abuse T-Jolt more and abuse it safely. Watch how Nanwar does it. Watch how Esam does it. Watch how Shiny Mark. Shiny Mark's a really good example because he is a more safe. Like he's more T-Jolt center. Esam kind of just runs in and abuses shield pressure, right? And abuses anti-airs. He's all about mix-ups. I think Shiny Mark is more about safe approaches. So is Nanwar. So keep it safe. Um, don't take unnecessary risks. You just don't need to.
Right.
And abuse your broken shield pressure. Pay attention to the frame data because Pikachu's one of those characters who gets so much out of knowing that stuff. All right, I guess that's it.
All right. Sounds good. I appreciate your time.
Thanks. I appreciate you being my first non-giveaway lesson.
Yeah, for sure.
If you look on here, I would really appreciate it if you would do a there's testimonials. You can like record a
Yeah.
little video where you talk about my coaching and what I did right and wrong. Would really appreciate that. I think I actually have it set up so that it gives you a discount on the session if you do that. So Yeah, I recommend that. Either way, thank you, and we can get some games on Thursday if you want.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love that.
Cool. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you very much.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Peace.